used to losing, but whenever you do, you've always found a way to come back and pick up the win. Why do you think you guys are so successful after a loss?
Well, we always come back harder. I've never been around here when we have lost, but I know the team is handling it very well. Of course we don't like to lose, but we come back out and we're going to play even harder as we play when we lost the game.
What's this team's mindset right now, heading into the South Carolina game?
Well, of course we want to win, play to perfection. We had to correct some things from last week, get some things in order so that we can come out and play a more dominant all-around game, defensively, offensively, and special team-wise.
Sam, this has got to be a huge game for you. You've probably been thinking about it for a while. Or tell us about playing your home state.
Yes, I'm from South Carolina. It's a big thing to me going back home and seeing. Not going back home, but them coming to me and seeing some of my old-time friends. I really grew up with all of them, and I know who they are, and I love them to death. So it'll just be like playing family. That's why I feel like it's going to be my best game I ever play. There's so much love and passion on the field.
Have the texts been going back and forth, phone calls? Have you spoken
yeah, of course. I gave Kelsey Corals a call, number 99, and I tried to call DJ and Justice Cunningham. Some of those guys, I grew up with those guys and played on the same AAU basketball team. So it's a really close relationship, and they're really excited about coming to see me play too.
You have a little competition thing going with Clowney, that y'all are both from South Carolina.
I have never met Clowney, but yes, of course, it's always competition. So the battle for who the best D tackle is. I know Kelsey's gonna try to outshine me, and Clowney's gonna try to outdo me. But it's all love at the end of the day. But we all just want to play really hard for each other.
Talk about going against their offense with Shaw and Lattimore. The ability to both of them being able to run the ball.
Yeah, I remember Lattimore taking burns. Lattimore is to be respected, so I know he's very quick and makes a lot of cuts. So it's one of those things where I'm gonna have to be able to break down, be able to, move my feet a lot, and also be able to get off the spot real quick because this is a guy that can take off. And the quarterback is very mobile, so it's one of those things where you can't just sit out on them and have, stone feet on these guys. You got to be moving and get to them. Be agile like a cat.
Have you seen that Connor Shaw has improved as the weeks have gone on, and what has he improved on the most?
I think Connor Shaw has improved on a lot of things, sight, passing, but I always thought he was a good quarterback, great guy, and I know that he can really throw that thing real good, and he's not one of those quarterbacks who just sits in the pocket. He's one of those quarterbacks that's mobile and can move around a lot. So it's one of those things that if you rush too much upfield and give him an opening window, he's going to take it, he's going to get a first down with it.
Y'all have given up 8 touchdowns in 10 red zone trips. Is that something the coaches have emphasized getting better at?
Of course, it's something that, they emphasize on and we emphasize on. It's one of those things where we just have to play each other a lot harder at practice. There's only one way to get to perfection, and that's to work hard. So we come out, defense try to pound on offense try to pound through defense, and that way, we can get better at perfection, take out things that we don't need, and make corrections to see fit.
There's a top 3 team coming into Tiger Stadium, a night game, 7 o'clock game. Just talk about how crazy it's going to be, the atmosphere in the stadium.
Well, being an underdog, I've been an underdog since I've been at Greenwood High School, and this is my first loss since the national championship. This will be number 2 since I played on the field, and it just feels good to be back in that place. Sometimes it's good to get a whooping and get re-humbled again, so you can come back and gain hunger, so you can remember what it feels like to be the underdog and what it means to work hard.
What kind of statement do you want to make in this game after last week's loss and what everyone keeps saying about this team?
Well, to prove everybody wrong that we do have a great offense and our defense is sound technique and we do know how to tackle and do those things. And we're very much capable and have the potential. We just have to go out and prove to the world that we can do it.
Defense was really tested by Florida this weekend because you were out there so long. Are there any, lessons learned from that game that you applied forward? You use so much depth to stop it, but talk about that.
It's one of those things that every college team says, when they recruit the young guys have to be ready to play. Young guys just can't sit around in the back and, just wander around and wonder what's going on. They had to come in with the mindset of, I'm going to start early. Just like we have, young players step up like Jalen Mills and young players around the world get freshman All-American. It's just one of those things that has to happen in some places. And right now, at this time and place, LSU has to have young players that step up.